to come in before I went to the show in Tampa, the Soapers Guild show convention. Mix my pour up all my oils and my super fats and seal them up. But she didn't do the LYE because we'd have to wait so long, you know, before I come back. So we said, no, I'll do the LYE up later. I forgot. So now we're trying to hurriedly do some LYE, and it's warm. It's not too terribly hot, but it's warm. So we're going to try using some ice to cool it down. And so Amy here, these are my milk soaps, and Amy here has already put in this particular pitcher. She has put in 9.3 ounces of water, and on this particular one I need a total of 30.4. okay, so I forgot, I got to get my milk out. I've got these down here. Let's see, where to put the milks. Did I set them out? Do you see? Aha, there they are. Okay, I need one of these containers empty with a lid. Okay. All right, so we've got our milks. So now we've got to get our calculation right and add some ice to it to cool it down. So what we're going to do is take an empty lid, and we're going to tear that out because that's the container my milk is in. And then we're going to put my milk on here. And so I have 13.7 ounces of milk in here. So 13.7. All right, so the total I need is 30.4. So I'm going to do 30.4 minus 9.3 minus 13.7 equals, so I need to do, oh, I think my decimal point's in the wrong place. Hang on a second. Let me put this on a table. Let me take the glove off because the glove is not causing perfection. Okay, so we have 30.4 ounces of water, and we have already put 9.3 and 13.7, so that equals 7.4. So now I need 7.4 ounces of ice in here. So I'm going to open up my bag, and I'm going to put my glove back on. Okay, so that came up to 7.3, and now I'm doing, and we've already waited until the ice, till the LYE was finished steaming, and before we put the ice in. So now this one here is an African, so I'm gonna put an A. It's the African black soap. So we're gonna set that one over here. And then we need to do another one like that, so I'm going to go ahead and put my A on it. And so we need 7.4 again. I got 7.3 again. They're making these ice cubes the same size, you know that? And then I'm just swishing it around, and that's melting it, and that's cooling my LYE down quicker. Alright, so now, and so what we did is we put all the LYE in there with a smaller portion of water than we normally would to get this to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and put the milks out here and get those out of the way, and we'll do than the next one. So those are the two African soap ones. All right, so now on this recipe, I'm going to assume that all these milks are the same, but I noticed there's a calculation on this one. So that might be one that she didn't have quite enough to finish it. So let's see, 13.7. So she got this one here is a touch more. So on that one we got 13.7 on the milk, and she's put 9.3 in water in there. And then on this one we need 26.6 ounces of water. So that means we got 26.6, and so now we need to figure out our math on that one. So let's clear it out. 26.6 was our total. 26.6. We're going to minus the milk, which is 13.7, and we're going to minus the water that's already in there, which was 9.3, and that comes up to 3.6. So I can only put 3.6 ounces of ice in this one. These are the milk for those, and then we'll put that one over there separate for this one. All right, so 3.6, and we don't want to drop ice and it splash up on our hands with lye water, the dreaded lye water. So we can only do 3.6, and I forgot to tear out my base. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so let me tear that out. I've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I'm going to tear out that ice. Oh, but first I need to know how much that ice weighs. Hang on a minute. Sweet. I'll put it in this container. Okay, that weighs 2.3. All right. So 2.3 is already in there. So I'm going to minus 2.3 equals 1.3 more. And I'm not going to put that in there because it went down on my scale in the container. So 1.3 more, and I hit it. So dump that out and wash that container. She says, wash, 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 wash. She's always telling me to wash stuff. La, 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 la. And as you can see, this is melting the ice quite quickly, and so therefore this will be cold. All right. So now we have our other ones, and I need a dry cloth whenever you have a chance. My scale is dudded. I don't like the scale being dudded. Thank you. All right. Keep your surface clean. You won't have troubles. Keep your products and everything clean. Works out better all the way around. Okay, so let's clear this off again. Now, these are not milk soaps. These are regular soaps. So I don't have to calculate milk. And these are supposed to have 26.6 ounces of water in them. So 26.6. And she has put 13.6 ounces of water in here. So that means I need 13 ounces of ice. So I'll put that on there. Tear out my scale this time. And all I gotta do and there we go. Amy? Take get you a pair of gloves. Just one glove might be all you need. It's just up to you. And you're just gonna sit, and we're gonna sit, and we're gonna take those and twizzle them, see if they've melted, and then we'll work, and then just twizzle those a little bit, just swish them around.
This one's already melted.
Awesome. Does it feel cool now when you feel the bottom?
It's still warm a little bit.
Just warm a little bit. All right, don't get them mixed up. And that's pretty good. Warm a little bit, it's a whole lot better than hot. And I accidentally overdid that one. Now I got lye covered. Now I got lye covered ice. Okay. Use my other hand to scoop in my ice. And there we go. And we're just gonna sit and swish them around. I'll let you do that one there, Amy. Oh, I've already got the ice in this one. I must have done one and didn't bring it around here. Swish it around, Amy, swish it around.
Now I'm a switching, I'm a switching.
All right. And we're still just doing 13 ounces. And then we're giving it the rock and roll. Woo! I got my goggles on. I'll be safe. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
One more to go.
I don't know, I think she's yeah, I just don't know if she's gonna do it yet.
All right. And you're on video. Your conversation is being recorded.
Oh, yeah.
She says, oh yeah. Okay. Now we're cooking with cold ice water. That's right. We're talking chilled to the bone. Okay. And so like this one here, which was the first one we did in these, it's only got just like a couple of whole ice cubes in there, and the rest of it is totally fine and cooled down now. And so now we can be making some soap. So now let's go over this conversation with you. You want to speed up your life. Go over with your ice company what kind of water they use, and make sure that you're aware of the type, whether it be spring water, distilled water, or tap water that might have chlorine in it. Make sure you know what kind of ice you're using. Talk to your companies. Okay, now on this whole project, if you're doing milk soap, then you're already putting all the lye in half the water. But instead of half the water, it's going to be less than half the water. Okay? So you figure out a portion that looks right to you. Put your lye in the water. Wait till it finishes steaming. It's like a chemical reaction. I don't like to mess with it when it's doing that. Then put your ice in. The water you have, the milk you've got to use, how much is your recipe, what's left over is ice. All right, if it's not a milk soap, then it is, you use, like half the water. Wait till it's finished steaming, and then put the other half in as ice. Just as long as your total amount is within a few points of each other. I don't like to go under, but I don't mind going over a couple of points of an ounce. Not a whole ounce, just a couple of points is okay. All right? Okay, so we're gonna start making some soap. There's something